It's once again that time. Time for everyone to gather around and witness Lux's 11 Words of Wonder 4B. So last time, the remaining 19 of you sent in your responses to the fourth prompt, which was... Breaking news. The world has gone into a second Great Depression, and the government is tasking you with curing everyone's depression. How will you do it? Here are the current standings. At the end of this episode, only the top 18 of you will remain. So best of luck to you all. For vote totals, 15 voters cast 302 votes. Not bad, and a nice increase from last time. Each response got either 14 or 15 votes, with the average being 14.38. Time for the round 4 winner. The winner won with a response score of 70.71%. That's the lowest winning score of the season, but it's a hard prompt, so it makes sense. And the winner just so happens to be... Brick! With the response... Playing Uno. Reversing emotions, people go from depressed to joyous fast. With 14 votes, and a standard deviation of 19.40%. Well, what can I say? Well done to Brit for prizing twice in a row! Your response was definitely popular and iconic, so I can see why this won. In second place, and the last person getting the sidekick prize is... Sadio G, who once again claimed silver 2 rounds in a row. They said, make casinos fair. No one crashes out while cashing out. Honestly, this would work. I just love something like this in the real world, but unfortunately, I don't think that's allowed to happen. So, it's time for the prize cuck. Despite placing on the podium, there's only 2 prizes to hand out, so I'm very sorry to this last person. And I'm even more sorry, because the difference was so close. 0.16%. One vote placement was the difference between a prize and the prize cuck. I'm super sorry to Monochrome. You got prize cucked twice now. This one definitely being a painful one. But wait. Adding insult to injury, your second response also did just as good. So if you didn't vote, I'm very sorry for this. Your 2 responses were incredible. With only 3 people declared safe, I think we have time to declare one more person safe before we pin the rest of the leaderboard. So safe in 4th place is Bootcard. He said, Squid Games. Experiencing poverty and sadness? Come, you totally won't die. Popular among us humans right now? Makes sense why I got 4th place. Well done. So, 4 people have been declared on their position on the leaderboard. However, 14 of you have not. It's time to pan the rest of the leaderboard down and see where you reside. Best of luck! The average response score was 50.71%, so that's the amount of points Joe Mama will receive this round. So far, 10 of you have been declared safe. However, 9 of you have not. There are only 8 safe spots left. Let's find out if you made the cut. Easton hosting. Your one-word response, just like Doggo A7, got a substantially low score of a sub 20%. And with you being in second last on the leaderboard at the time, it was just not enough to secure your safety into the round 5. I'm so sad to see you go. We just recently lost our first responder, and you just happened to be the last. You will be missed. So here's the current standings after 4 rounds. If your name is zoned in green, you get a prize for the next round, which is the Sidekick prize. If you want more info on what the Sidekick does, go watch Liwao 4A. So, we're back to statistics. With Brick's stellar first place finish, he becomes the new frontrunner with an average rank of 4.5. And on the other side of the spectrum, Domino's is now the efficiency champion with an average rank of 19.25. The consistency master that's not Joe because she didn't respond this round is Brian128462 with an average rank standard deviation of 2.236. Pretty stable. And yet, for the 3rd round in a row, Newt is our wildest survivor. However, her rank standard deviation is decreasing. As for mentions, the Spotlight Hoggers are still Bootcard and Santi, somehow, with 9 each. Time to see how our Rising Stars did. Well, because Monochrome got first in the previous round, and we know Brick didn't, and we know Brick won, Monochrome definitely did not continue to rise in the ranks. And turns out, neither did Cheddar or Kyoton 9. However, Brick, Nader 4, and Tizit all surprisingly did rise up ranks, with Nader 4 staying in 9th. And in this term, 9th place twice in a row is considered better. than 9th place in the last round, since you have more tougher competitors. As from Falling from Fame, because Joe Mama didn't respond, we don't know how she would have done. So her Falling from Fame status will have to wait just a little while longer. In reality, Boot Card and Ellis Ice Cream and Cake both rose ranks this round. So without Joe Mama, Brian is our last person who's currently Falling from Fame. And I don't know how he did it, but his rank decreased by 2 every single round, starting from round 1 to round 2. That's insane. One more thing. As of now, first place is almost 10,000 points ahead of last place. That's almost an entire perfect score on a prompt. This is a very wide gap, and the leaderboard also barely changed this episode. So as a reward for making it to round 5, point values will be doubled, meaning a 100% will give you 20,000 points. This will give competitors in the lower half to catch up. So, with all that said, it's time for the 5th prompt. You just received word that LuxuryLapras just became the President of the United States. What do you think his first action or change will be? The deadline to respond is March 23rd, 2025 at 9 PM Eastern Standard Time. See you all in Liwa 5A. That's all from me. Ciao.